Alright, okay. Hello and welcome to anyone watching this past, present, or future. For real this time. This timeline will not be cursed. I cross my fingers. So, for anyone who's watching this more specifically in the future, I would like to re-welcome you to our sixth part of Pokemon Platinum Fire Types Only run, where we're going to be dealing with, that's right, fucking Crash Awake, which is probably going to be our toughest challenge in the run, at least that I can foresee until Bertha in the Elite Four. Hi, Frog. Hi, you're gonna see me try and explain why Crash Awake is gonna be very, very, very difficult for us for this run. So I'm gonna hop back to it. I'm gonna hip hop hippity hop. All right. So I want you guys to. All right. So this Crash Awake's team right here. Look at the boys. Look at the boys. See these boys? Look at them. Look at them. Beautiful boys. So we're gonna start off with Gyarados over here. First off, Gyarados is Big Spook. So spooky, in fact, he's going to be intimidating. Which you may think, oh, that's not bad. For a fire type team where fire type is typically more special, right? No. You see, thing here is our main attacker, our main problem solving for Gyarados is California Reaper, aka our Houndoom. So immediately, even though we do have a quad effective move, it is going to be down an attack. So I'm kind of anxious. I don't think Gyarados is going to go down in one hit. And that's going to be a problem. Because you may notice Gyarados is a physical attacker. I know, this is surprising. Though the build is mixed, there's two problems here. One, if we can't just coup de grace Gyarados, we are fucked. And that is because, one, if he outspeeds us, we don't have the chance to even pull off anything with Thunderfang. If he lives Thunderfang because of Intimidate, a low damage roll, except Waterfall will murk us. Because Houndoom has the physical defense of a piece of paper versus a bullet. So there's that. Now, we'll move on to Gyarados, because Gyarados is the big thing I've been anxious about. Now we get to Quagsire. Now, Quagsire, his moveset, very spooky. Quagsire's got everything that could... Yeah, Quagsire's got a lot of things that can take us out. He's got Water Pulse, he's got Mud Shot, he's got Rock Tomb. All moves that can screw us over, as we've seen... At least Rock Tomb, we've seen that mess with a lot of our teams in Maylene's fight. But here, like, Quagsire is just the ultimate fire-type counter. And having Yawn as a boost, as sort of a side thing, not fun either. Because the only way we can really prevent Yawn is if we get Holly to proc a taunt. But if we do that, then they're definitely going to go for a lot of super effective moves and fuck us up. So that's not preferable. Now, hopefully, we can take care of it with Grass Knot. Now, with Grass Knot, I did the math here. Grass Knot does with... I did the math here because I put the weight of Quagsire as 165.3, which means in kilos, it is in 74 kilos. Because just shy... Oh, wait, not really just shy. But yeah, that means the power of Grass Knot is going to be 60 power. Super effective. So, it's quite a bit. I do want to double check what is Quagsire's special defense, actually, though. Because I know he's a chonk of a lad. Okay. Special defense is weaker. So, we got a good chance of doing some real solid damage there. We just really gotta hope that that combo of quad weakness... Oh, Thank you for money in my time of fear, KB. Thank you, really. How you doing, KB? How you doing? As I'm not afraid of you, but I'm greatly afraid of Sea Wrestler Man Crash Awake. I don't know. I don't know, guys. He's even got a theme song. I don't know. I don't know how to deal with this. I'm fucking Krona and Soul Eater, and I don't know how to deal with this. Um, but yeah. So to overview the plan, the fears right now is no one shot Gyarados, waterfall sweep most likely. Um, so there's that. Uh, Quagsire, I think we can cope with Quagsire a little better if Grass Knot doesn't do immediately, but still, it's gonna be a real boo boo with our very small team. And then there's you, insatiable you, with Floatzel. Floatzel for our group is going to be brutal. For one, Floatzel has additional bulk with Citrus Berry, because all the aces in Platinum have Citrus Berries. But they've got a really nasty combo for our team, and that is Brine and Aqua Jet. Aqua Jet is essentially Water type Quick Attack, so it'll have priority and stab, which is real scary for us. And if we're below half health, Brine is going to do double damage. So it would essentially be what? Brine's like a 60 power move in Gen 4? Oh, it doubles to 130. Jesus Christ. And is that in current gen? No. Oh, yeah, it's 65 normally, and it buffs to 130 if we're at half health. How goes the fire trials? Yeah, right now we're gonna be dealing with Crasher Wake, which I think will, in my brain, right? This is the thing I've been going like, aw shit, buddy, this is the big shit. Because I think until Bertha, I think this is the biggest challenge of this run. And it's not so much because, like, oh, well, you can form counters for it. Because we do have contingencies. We have Thunderfang for Gyarados with our Houndour, or Houndoom now. We've got a Grass Knot for Quagsire, which, okay, that's great. With Gyarados is scary because Gyarados can sabotage that with Intimidate or just being faster than Houndoom. Because Houndoom cannot take a waterfall from a Gyarados, let alone the rest of my team. So there's that. If Gyarados can't get immediately shut down, that's a problem. Quagsire is probably actually going to be the easiest person on this team, but it's going to be real spooky. And then we got Floatzel. Floatzel of which has Aqua Jet, a priority water type stab move, along with Brine, which does double damage if any of us are below half. So essentially, the Aqua Jet and see that we're still alive, there's a good chance that they can outspeed and deal a lot of damage to us. But let's see. So, yeah, because they're fast. Okay. Huh, do they weigh about the same? Okay, they're significantly lighter than... Oh no. Oh no, Grass Knot would do like nothing to them. Right, because that's 73 pounds, so it's only 33 kilos. Yeah, that would only be... Yeah, that would be 40 base power. Oh no. That would be like... That would just be like a tackle to them. Ugh. Cool. Alright. Fun. And I'm pretty sure their speed's pretty crazy. Yeah, their speed's 115. Which, for reference, is faster than our horse. Which is, hands down, our fastest party member. So there's that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really know what our plan for Floatzel is right now. Because, no, I don't want to see the black and white 2 team. Not now. Yeah, because this is big spook. Okay, so I think I'm gonna turn off. I'm gonna turn battle exclamation mark Yuxi Mesprit as of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl music extended HD, and I'll turn on the game. With dread. I'll turn on the game. Interwebs, go to sleep. Go to sleep till I dreadfully come back to ye. But yeah, while I am in this particular state, how's everyone else doing? I know KB's doing pretty alright. How about you, shiny purple pants? Are your pants nice and shiny today? The purple variety, of course. Alright. So, another thing is the level caps at... The highest level Pokemon is at level 37. Maybe we try to get Holly to become Infernape. Because that's going to boost our stats. For sure. Because, like, with Bell... we can't guarantee to level 40. Because that's way too much of an investment. But yeah, the main ones we really need to get up is probably Cal and Holly. Because Cal we just need to make sure is probably more on par. Alright, let's see. Let's see how Holly's doing right now. Okay, Holly can do pretty alright with trainer battles. Yeah, no, they're really gonna need those stat buffs for dealing with someone like a Floatzel. Oh, wow. Oh, okay, Cal's a little tankier than I thought right now. Not great, but I thought Cal's defenses were a lot lower. Forgot they had IVs for that. Okay. But that also means if Cal can't take a waterfall, no one else can. Not even Puri, because Puri only has one more defense. Cool. Mm-hmm. Alright. Okay. So, I think what we want to do is we want to prioritize XP to Holly, because we want to make sure that they definitely can ideally just take out Quagsire. And why don't we just give the XP share? Why don't we give the dog their collar back? Just so that they can come along and be more likely to take out Gyarados. But yeah, everyone, welcome to me, while I'm the frog, and Crusherwick will slowly boil my pot. 121 guns. Find the law, find the law. Breaking the law, breaking the law. Anyone arousing suspicion over here grabs me by the collar and demanding for pets to fight. You know, like a real police officer would. Ba-dum-bum. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay. Ba-dum. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Because, yeah, I definitely want it to be before the gym. Because we don't have to be at level 37. I think... I don't I don't think we'll need that. Um, but, oh, you better stop, funny little man. Alright, funny little man, you have been stopped. I will make you trip and eat your pants. Cal's getting a little bit of it. California's getting some. Great. And the cop gave me $10. I'm glad the cop's gonna assault a citizen for only the price of $10. Oh, thank you for the follow, Macro Merlin. How you doing? How you doing? I haven't seen you around, so hi, I'm Pen Naps. I'm a little wizard deer boy who plays video games and talks a lot about D&D. Right now we're getting ready for our fire type only team to deal with the water type gym, which has scared me immensely. How you doing? What is this whole frog? Are you pointing out the fact that I can't read and you're bullying me across the internet? Is that what you're doing right now? Is that what you're doing right now? Because if you do, that's understandable, because I may be a wizard, but I can't fucking spell. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. That's great. Fantastic, even. Hey, get punched. Oh, would it be worth it? It kind of would. It would kind of be worth it. Alright, let's see. I think I got... Oh, wow, this cop paid me less than the other cop. Fucking ripped off. Can't believe cops won't pay me for beating them up well. Yeah. It is very easy to bully my spelling. If you want to bully my spelling more, you can type exclamation mark Discord in chat to be in a Discord server with me and see all the spelling mistakes I make. Bum bum bum. Alright, so I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna get some Moo Moo milk, and along the way we have Versus Seeker, which could be pretty, which honestly not the best source of XP, but like it's XP. And will also help us get healing items. Bike bike. Do do do. Bum. Alright. Also have Bum, bum, bum. Nice. Okay. So yeah, those two aren't really good for XP because they're children. Absolute babies. This spot, however. This spot. This place right here. Whoa. Something Naruto. Oh, perfect. Do 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 do. Already getting ready to fight the enemy. Yeah, no, but this hey, it's a little more. It's a little something. Bum-ba-dum. I'm fighting through the Duke's Archive. Oh, cool. I haven't played Dark Souls. Like the only Souls like, well, technically I played through I played 2 Souls games. One of them I completed. The other was Bloodborne. I had a lot of trouble getting through the first area of Bloodborne. I think I was very lucky once when I got to the sewers, so... yeah! And I also didn't know that Bloodborne was a Souls-like till I put it into my PlayStation 4 at the time. And let's just say it was a very interesting surprise. This is due to the fact I was expecting it to be more of a hack and slash, not a Souls-like. Bum, bum. Monkey, monkey, monkey. Right, we can take it out pretty easy. We just have to cross our fingers for no poison. Oh yeah, we killed roses and started a forest fire. Let's fucking go. Not charged enough. Alright, fine. I'll take your steps. Of course. Of course, this is the other children. The other double battle. I actually heard that one of the easier Dark Souls ones is Dark Souls 3, actually. At least that's where I got from my good friend, Cara Burb. Mostly because it's punished. It's sort of like how Elden Ring is sort of done, where it's, the attacks are definitely punishing, but, like, they're a bit more oddly enough, like, things hit a lot harder, but they're a bit more telegraphed. Like, it's a lot easier to learn from. Hey, let's beat up this rat. Bum. Like, I think beat up is so funny because again, it's just a bunch of your Pokemon coming out and beating the shit out of another Pokemon. And I'm so glad that like in Sword and Shield, they just were like, yeah, you know what? We'll give a Pokemon early game beat up because early game beat up is actually really good because that just means like, hey, it encourages you to pick up more Pokemon to make this 10 power move into like a 60 power move with Stab, which is pretty nice very early game. But like when you get Houndour, it's like great, you're like 4 gyms in, and you think the solution to your problem is going to be funny beat 'em up game. Like a dozen. You know what if I wanted another dozen as a treat to myself? Another dozen, please. Brum. Bum 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 bum. Do I have something to cure paralysis? Hi, All Night. How you doing? How you doing? We're getting ready for a very stressful fight. We're doing some preparation work tonight. Dark Souls 3 is way faster, but at the same time you can roll through everything. Ah. See, that's where I get my strength from. Because I roll through everything in Souls likes. My solution to everything is fucking roll, dodge, roll. Burn all my stamina on that. Dark Souls 1 and 2 are much slower, but timing are trickier and more punishing. Ah, yeah. So I think honestly, out of the three, Dark Souls 3 be at least a better intro for me, just because I know it's like, oh no, sometimes I can really get into those frustration loops, and I don't think slower is gonna be better for me unless I specifically go for like heavy build or something. At least that's what I think initially. Ah, rock. Bum bum. But will this rock be enough? Bump. Come on, rock. Give me enough XP. Give me enough experience to level up, please. Not good enough. Oh, think of the hydrate hell. Or the hell drate. Whoa. Here in it. I don't know if Chad heard that, but that was my attempt at doing bottle opening ASMR for plastic bottles. Ah. Anyway, let's bunch of horse. Ooh, a horse. Fun fact, guys, horses can take one punch. Maybe even two punches. In some dire situations. I just thought all of you would like to know. It's a very rare fact. Soon. Ha! Nice! How close? How close is Cal from doing any form of level up? Okay, pretty close. Ooh, 2 dull battles. That's cool. That's good. That's great! At least that's great for Cal. Who, although I really want to prioritize Monkey getting XP, it's very good that Cal gets a lot more, because Cal's going to be our front man. If we can't get past Gyarados, then that's a really big problem. Or beat up horses! Ooh, yeah, big horses down, brother! Hell yeah. Okay. Alright, so we're about the same level defense as Puri is. Alright, and if this horse lives, we're gonna beat a dead horse. Commence the beating. I just love seeing like the idea of like, because apparently like Holly was forced of first, and Cal just go like, all right, boss, take him. Bum bada bum bada bum bada bum. How's my day? It was pretty alright. I took a nice walk. I saw a fat cat. I saw a very polite looking squirrel. I saw a groundhog, actually. I did not know groundhogs can run very fast. Because the groundhog I saw made, like, brief eye contact with me and ran for its fucking life. So there's that. I haven't had any wasps today, which is very nice. I like not seeing any wasps in my room. Very good. But yeah, that's basically been that. What is polite squirrel versus impolite squirrel? Alright, so I'm gonna post the squirrel pic in question on my Discord. And if you want to see this squirrel pic, well then, if only there was a method of which one could join my Discord. Oh, what's this? It has been presented in the chat. How could this occur? Alright. A squirrel just sitting in the middle of the road with their sort of holding their arms together. And they're being very patient for something. It's, you ever see those pictures of bears just kind of just sitting there? It was like that, but as a squirrel, and I found that very neat. I liked it a lot. Ha! Yeah. You could also see the very fat cat I saw. I could not take a picture of the groundhog due to the fact the groundhog ran. Ooh, I'm sorry, Grand Airbus, you had the wasp of the day. In either meaning of a Karen-like woman or the bug being within your home. Neither of them are good. Oh, speaking of a cat, one of the random cats decided to say, hey, fuck this guy, and threw some things around in my apartment and knocked over my trash. I mean, cats will just do that, from what I gather. Cats will just cause violence when they feel like it. Like, cats aren't like kids. Like, kids, they'll learn morality one day. They'll learn their actions will have consequences. Or that, like, you know, maybe learn empathy. And the like, cats don't need to learn that. It's a choice. They're like, I don't feel like learning that today, so I'm not. And then they didn't. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da. But what I like about the fat cat I encountered in particular was that he was a kind of cat that had a very small head, but very chunky body. And I just found that neat. Alright. Do 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 do. Look at her. Her is like, yeah, I did it. Yeah, cats will just be like, yeah, so what? What are you gonna do? Stop giving me the wet food? I know you're not. Honestly, the real goal is to have the audacity that a cat does. The same level of audacity and confidence. Yeah, I could beat up a child. I know, when I was a kid, first off, Roltz was the real shit, because that was like a star of an episode where, like, in the anime Max, you know, like, May's brother, that's only in the anime, gets teleported away with this, like, sick Roltz, and he is alone having to, like, essentially, like, do a carry Madame Zeroni up the hill, type deal with, like, Roltz to a Pokemon Center while it had a fever. And that just made me, that made me care a lot about Roltz. Which is why when I was playing X and Y, and saw Roltz very, very early on, I was like, oh, I could have Roltz! Because Roltz is very good. But, like, I always see its head, and I think, oh, what a cool watermelon helmet. I do not know why this child must have a watermelon over their head, but if it works for them. Bum. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Let's see how close we are with Pearl. Okay. Alright. Okay, both of them. That's good. That's good shit. Alright, so we know Cal can sweep. This team, at least. It's very good. Way to go. Wait, chill. Shit, is Cal the only Pokemon that has over 100 health? Ooh, they are. Nice. Nice and very cool. Hey, it's you again. Do you want to fight again? Like, right now? You see, alright, right now we're just getting ready to fight Crash Away because we're in the rain. We're feeling it in the air tonight. Oh, Lord. Alright, okay, alright. Bum-ba-dum, bum-ba-da, bum-ba-da. We're getting there. Because the thing is, like, Holly's gonna be good. I think we keep XP share on. I have to think, because I know... Okay, we do have Ethers. So if we need to restore Thunderfang PP, we could there. Yeah, we'll have to play it by ear there. But I think at most, if we really focused on Cal, I think Cal can maybe like get a level out of it. In the gym itself, at best. So there's that. Also, hey, fun fact, did you know in Gen 8, Lickitung can just learn Rolla at level 8? So this, like, weird guy could just evolve at, like, level 9, which is just absurd. My aunt really said, let's give everyone a mini cake today. And I just thought I was sleepy when I... Aww. That's very nice of her, though. To give everyone little cakes. That just sounds very nice. Although, if I was sleepy too, and someone just offered me cake, I'd be like, oh, okay. Cool, it's cake time. I don't know why we're having cake. Alright, so... I think Dennis starts off with Gligar. Yeah, Dennis sure does start with Gligar. I think Flame Wheel's still our best bet, because if we do Grass Knot, it's not heavy. And it's flying, it's not gonna do well against Mach Punch, isn't gonna do a lot to it. But here's the thing about Gligar. Gligar is just very defensive, and that's like its only good thing. Ah, I see. Very nice until you crossed her to make that mistake. Oh? He withdraws. Ha! Idiot, idiot, fool, idiot who is dumb, ha ha ha! Oh shit. Okay, that was also against a Blitzel that is like 10 levels lower than you. What we're going after is the big weasel, the big ferret. The big otter. Whoosh. Crunch. Okay. Hell yeah! I'm glad you're enjoying your aunt cake. Oh, ooh, speaking of cake, that just made me think of a very, very odd piece of lore that I'll say if someone redeems the actual lore. Haha. Bum. Alright, now we're gonna go back to Holly. Alright. So, thank you for the Redeem Hell Knight. I always can rely on you getting the lore points. So, the Salem witch trials are fucking weird. I know. Shocking revelation. And, you know, there's a lot of strange ways for people to decide, hey, this person's a witch. Some of which could be like, oh, if they float, you know, if they're like a little fatter than usual, witch. If they're pressed under rocks and don't supposedly tell the truth, absolute witch. If they have a birthmark or wart that doesn't bleed, witch. But my favorite bizarre method of finding out if someone's a witch is, okay, it's a process. All right, first what are you gonna do? All right. You have to, one, identify who has been cursed, who has been got by this horrible affliction of hexes and the like, right? Right, you get that? You found that? All right, perfect. Now that you found your person who has been hexed, you have to make a rye cake, which is essentially like think like a fancy, like an unsweetened cake, right? So you got that, you're making that, right? And you get the person who's cursed over and you go, all right, now pee in it. Piss in the rye cake batter. Do it. After you have the subject piss within the batter, then you must bake the cake. Once the cake is done, you give it to a dog. If someone falls in pain while the dog is devouring the piss cake, that person is a witch. And I remember seeing that in multiple sources when I was growing up and just like learning about the witch trials. Yeah, no, oh yeah. So overhaul here, right? Overview. You get someone who you think is cursed by a witch. You make some bread. You have the person who's cursed piss in the bread. If they are whoever placed the curse would supposedly be in pain if you fed the dog it, as if they were being eaten themselves. That is the only rationale I know that could explain that in any reasonable fashion. But yes, it's. You really said this when I was eating cake. Yeah, I sure did, because I thought about that when I heard cake. You're welcome. I know my model doesn't pick it up because it doesn't pick up my arms, but I'm doing the pan heart position. Did anyone tamper with the cake? Who knows? Because it's the Salem witch trials, baby. Everyone's paranoid. Because, like, the Salem witch trials is so... It's so wild. Because, like... The whole thing is that, like... It was essentially, like, started by, like... The local girl... Like, teenage girls... Who were, like... Who essentially did not like their caretakers, which, you know, were definitely minorities, like, you know, slaves and the like. We're just like, oh, okay. Not the best. Like, most of the victims of Salem witch trials were, caretakers for, their, like, wet nurses or people taking care of children, which again were mostly, slaves, homeless people, really anyone that people wouldn't have liked in the first place were accused, which is always great. You gotta love it. And apparently, and it seems like a lot of the bits of the Salem witch trials is essentially the girls being so deep in the lie that they had to play up the lie the entire time, and it's a train wreck. Oh, flower? Of course. Of course. Flower time. Pop. There's a pretty little flower. Yeah. Yeah, I need you to look I need to look like a pretty wild I need to look pretty while I'm starting wildfires. That's right. It's not like I'm doing gender reveals or anything. That's just crazy. Alright, perfect. Cape off! Oh man! Oh gosh. We really want things heating up tonight, don't we? No, I want to minimize VTuber Studios. Okay. I heard a theory that some midwives were killed as witches because doctors wanted people to distrust midwifery. Love me some witch conspiracy theories. I see. Well, if we want to go to actual, well, I'll shake that and I'll take the Great Eyebrows magic lore, and so with a lot of I'm gonna compare what some people in the Salem witch trials believed was witchcraft and compare it to actual witchcraft. So like, and by actual witchcraft, I'm not talking about Wicca. Wicca's like its own form of witchcraft. I'm talking about like the weird wizard shit. Uh, um, weird hag like witchcraft. A lot of those, like with magic, with like normal arcane magic, that's like finding the cheat codes of reality, right? If that's the case, hag witchcraft is essentially trying to do speed runs of reality, of finding like the weirdest exploits. Like, you will oftentimes see them go for like minute things. Like, there's a reason why they go for like newt eyes, is because the newt eye can be. What the fuck? I get close combat this fucking early? Holy shit. I guess I don't need taunt. No clothes, only lore. But yeah, like hags value a lot of weird shit because they're key to like, you know how like say when you're in Skyrim, right, and you get a bucket and that flies. That's how hags see like very specific mundane items. So like say a lot of people know about the broom hack essentially. But like say for like an Eye of Newt, a reason why you may see an Eye of Newt be very oftenly used is because it's weird. It's like a curse clause where it can affect people who are both on land and underwater, because sometimes there have been like some signs shown that like if some people are underwater long enough, their curse may be revoked for some reason. So they just go for like anything that's amphibious or like anything that's like very specific to the curse they want, and it's like stuff like that is kind of wacky. All right, we got an Infernape. We got our Big Spice. Let's check out Big Spice Holly. Let's check out the whole jalapeno. Okay, alright. Got some good obvious. Okay, we're definitely more physical, but the special attack's still really good. Like, yeah, definitely the best out of us. So I think our Quagsire front is very good. I think Quagsire is settled. For sure. And if we could outspeed, which we might be able to in 99, we might be able to close combat Floatzel. Depending on how we're looking. Yeah. Oh, God. Fast monkey. Alright. Cool. Alright, so now I think... Yeah, I think I want to give Cal at least one more level before we go into the gym. And from there, I want to... Because I think we can get Cal's level, like the next level is made from the gym, especially if we keep XP share on. Bum bum. Bum ba da 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 dum. Alright, so I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna go and try and do, I think, some of the ace trainers again. Because those are a bit more reliable battles to do. And I know I can sweep them. And I have to go as far to try and grind that experience. Yeah, thinking back to more of the hag, sort of hag lore, yeah, like, they'll oftentimes try to get, like, very specific body parts they want to correspond to what they're cursing. Similarly, they will also get, they'll try to get body parts and of what part they want to curse. So say if they want to ruin, someone, like, if someone's really good at speaking, right? And they want to ruin someone's reputation, they want to get a tongue of something. But they often go for, like, what animal do they want to use to do that? Like, how do they want to humiliate them? You know, with a frog tongue, it may make their tongue obscenely long, so they won't be able to speak as much, and have it just hang out. Maybe they will make it like a cat, so whenever they speak, the barbs on the tongue will scratch their, like, lips and teeth. Because, fun fact, did you know cats have barbed teeth? Because they sure do. That's a free animal lore right there. Like, big cats like lions, they can just actually rip the meat from the bone. It is a kind of spook. Maybe they want to curse, like, someone's, like if someone's really proud of their handiwork, ha ha ha, they may give them, like, sloth hands so that their, like, nails grow super long. Yeah, they go for a lot of weird shit. A lot of exotics. Ooh. Real good curse. Real good fun curse would be, like, trying to, if you wanted to ruin someone's, like, face, you get them, like, the trunk of a tapir. So they just have, like, a floppy, small trunk on their face. Ooh. Oh wait. Oh, I'm digging this tapir curse idea I have conceived, because you may ask yourself, why the fuck is Drowsy a tapir? Why do they have the, like, tapir trunk on them? And that is because they're based off of a yokai that eats dreams, and apparently that's very similar to a tapir. So it would be interesting if you also had them have the curse of having to take everyone else's dreams. Is Pen a witch? No, but my grandmother is. My grandma, Granny Slumbers, is a witch. Yep. And also one of my coworkers at the Wizard Dollar store is a witch. So I learned a few things. Yeah! Yeah, it's a good way to get you Yeah, because it's on my father's side. He's not as much in the arcane, but I get a lot more fascinated in the arcane than say like, you know, being anything close to a sword. On which adjacent though, and some buddies. Oh, nice. Oh, crystals and not. Okay, I know you said kitchen, but my dyslexia for a moment thought crystal and knife witches, which would be so metal. Well, actually, it wouldn't be metal; it'd be crystals. But I'm Tish. But still, oh my god, I'm fucking crystal knives though. That sounds so beautiful. That sounds pretty. Like, very impractical knives, but, like, very pretty knives. Ooh, unless you made them, like, all serrated? That would be nice. That would be neat. I guess realizing right now we're also buffing up return by just... Damn. Alright. Wait. Then can't you just call on her powers and don't say his words? Nah, I mean, honestly, for one, witchcraft is something you have to study as well. But also, it's strange to me, and I didn't grow up around her as much when I was like really starting to become a wizard. Like she was more like I saw her a lot more when I was younger in the sense of like, oh, cool, like that stuff you can do with magic. That's really cool. But like when I was old enough to actually like learn magic, I had to study for that. As a fae, I do have some innate spells that I just know, but it's a lot different than like actually taking the time to learn how fucking magic works. Like, I do think I would have the potential to do sorcery, which is innate magic. Um, but with sorcery, if I tapped into that, it'd be a lot more of a matter of I could cast more rather than having more things to cast. And I sort of like a lot more of the diversity and I don't know. I like to have my options. I like to learn, study, and build up my arcane portfolio. Now I could be a patron for she could be a patron for me, but like, do you really want your grandma to be your patron, the one giving you magic power? Like, do you really? Because like that's how it just get you. That's how they get you. It's like I do owe her things, and I do. She does reside space in the wizard tower, um, and she does have power over me. But I don't want that. I don't want my arcane power over her. She already has enough social power over me. Oh, Pan, you want to hear a real life lore theory of my family and why this is a reason? Why there's a reason some things happen? Only if you're comfortable sharing it. But yeah, I could use Granny Slumbers' power, but that just means I owe her a lot more than I already do. Besides, if my big brain play, why go into other forms of learning the arcane when I can be a wizard and just know how to do unseen servant, which makes doing retail work a lot easier by having telling an unseen servant to just like, you know, put away particular items and the like. Oh, fuck. Ben gets his powers by using his antlers like radio antennas. I mean... I mean... so I may or may not have magic missiles come out of it from time to time. Uh, or use divination to have it anchor a third eye. But like I you know, if my antlers aren't there, I could still channel magic. I can. Cuz like these antlers have been removed before. They do that from time to time. Cuz that's how antlers work. They can be removed. It's not fun when they do. No! See, one big perk of being an ace pan, an ace fawn, is you don't have to butt heads with people and worry about, oh no, my antler's gonna fall off because that's the most common way they tend to fall off is if you start headbutting a lot and work a lot with your antlers, they will wear out and then you'll have to wait till like spring to grow new antlers. It's a whole ordeal. And then the only way people are gonna know you're a fawn is if they look down and see your deer feet, your deer legs. Don't look at my deer feet, they're hoofs. See, one big power move of being a fawn is I don't have to have people asking for feet pics. It is just hoof. You get nothing. And then I say that, and then like the furries crack their knuckles and go like, "Oh yeah, joke's on you. We would desire to see the hoofs." And then I go, "No!" And I lower my opacity so I can get out of the situation. Fun fact. The reason why orange vests are a thing is because deers and other deer-like uh, anything that's like related to a deer cannot see orange. That's why a tiger actually has very fantastic camouflage for their prey. They just perceive it as green, so they cannot see that. So that's a fun deer fact. That's why tigers are orange because again, it doesn't matter for their prey. They just see it as like grass, and for hunters, it's like, oh cool, they don't see it. They don't understand. More importantly, all right, what's more important? Is it me wearing the vest? Extremely visible to humans. Yep. You know, I wonder if Oh, so you don't have to. Yep, exactly. Yeah, I wonder though if. Okay, so consider, right? Consider the other timeline, right? Where good night, shiny purple pants. Hope you have a nice night. I'm considering now the timeline of the reality where dogs, like say a dog or something, has the ability to understand, uh, you know, understand things like how people can, right? How would they react to us seeing colors they cannot? Because dogs aren't, well, they're colorblind, but they're not like black and white. They mostly see blues and yellows when it comes to colors. Like, I think it's like blue, yellows, and browns are like their main colors they see. So, like, when they hear we see more colors than they do, would they act the same way that, like, people do when we learn that, like, shrimp see more colors than we do? See the forbidden colors? Eyebrows. Oh god. How do colorblind people react? I don't know. Probably different because they're not dogs who are colorblind. Because with people being colorblind, you know, that's just the thing they've lived with. But imagine you're a dog, right? And you felt like everyone sees like this. This is just how it always is, you know? You don't have people telling you you're always colorblind. Like say you're a dog and you just learned the concept that other not just, you know, other dogs, because all the dogs have the same vision as you. But just like some human shows up and goes like, I could see significantly more colors than you do on average. Fucked up if true. Alright. Okay. This seems like a fun, questionable thing. Alright. Cool. Alright. I was like reading over Hell Knight's things, like, alright, this is a paragraph and I want to make sure this isn't like doxing him or like finding too much information. So basically when my mom was already pregos with me, her and her siblings used a Ouija board, uh, and during the use they asked the question, who's gonna kick the bucket first? Always a great question to ask the spirits of the dead. Of them doing bets of who's gonna live, who's gonna die. Fantastic, love that shit. Um, and spelled out the name ROS before they all stopped playing, and they all ran to my grandma and started out of the car. They threw away the Ouija board, never ended the game. My mother. Ah, I see. So they're kind of afraid of just seeing like, oh fuck, what if it's the mom? Well, I'm sorry, Hell Knight. I'm sorry, Hell Knight. You gambled with ghosts, and the ghost said like, oh dude, yeah, she's totally gonna get got. And I guess the curse passed on to you because you were pregnant with her. I guess you're her proxy. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. So we're good. I think we healed up already, right? Yeah. Okay. So what we're gonna do. Cal over here. Yeah, keep the XP here on them for like a level or so, right? And then alright. We're gonna need something to get us in the mood. So I'm gonna turn off this. Gonna turn off the music for a little bit. So I can find something to uh, truly prepare me for what I'm gonna happen, what I'm gonna go through tonight. So where's sound. Hello, sound. Are you a good friend? My companion. Configure sound settings. Okay, we're turning that to 0 for now, and I'm gonna get out something from interwebs that's gonna help me get into the fighting spirit. All right. Reason why you darling home leave it doesn't show, but the pain still grows. Dangerous in you and me. And at the end of night. Oh Lord. Alright. Okay. Great, great. Cool. Wonderful. Alright. Okay. Alright, 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 alright. So we got that down. That's how I'm gonna be feeling that this whole thing, I hope. I hope I could be feeling it in the night. Oh lord. Alright, okay. Sound, I just fixed you. Where are you? Where are you? I need you. Sound settings. Alright, back to 20. Alright. Okay. Alright. We got ethers if we need them. My body isn't the only thing I work on toughening up here. Kid, you say this as if you lift weights. The heaviest thing you lift here is your inflatable donut. Barrel. Do 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 do. We're a little higher level than that, so that's good. Alright. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Nice. Bite. I did not know In the Other Night was mostly improvised. That is a fun musical fact. Do you want to know what's another fun fact? So when I was younger, I I kind of want to know. I wanted to read American Psycho, because I saw the movie and I thought, man, Patrick Bateman's a real fuck. And I had to do a project for banned books, and I thought, you know what? Fine, I'll read American Psycho, because sometimes motherfuckers can be fucked up. Which honestly would not recommend that book if you're squeamish to a lot of things, or like seeing slurs a lot. Because Jesus Christ, there's a few slurs in that book. Like in the first chapter. But one thing I will always remember from American Psycho is there's one chapter where Patrick Bateman does like his first murder to like a homeless man and his dog. And the next chapter is Patrick Bateman just talking about the discography of Genesis. And it is the most funny whiplash I have ever experienced of like seeing a very visceral murder and understanding that this man can feel like he can get away with his crimes, and then immediately transition to, you ever hear the band Genesis? And it's just, hey, what's Patrick Bateman's thoughts on Genesis? Oh, ah, big monkey, big monkey, big monkey. Okay, gotta. I think that this should take out Wish Cash. I hope. Okay. Oh, thank God, we tripped up the funny fish. Do 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 do. Oh, there's definitely worse books than American Psycho. Because American Psycho, at its core, is really a book critiquing a lot of the Wall Street culture in the 90s, and how a lot of people who, you know, are incredibly rich there are sociopaths that only care about their prestige and position, and material items. And the whole point of American Psycho is like someone could be this fucking psychopath and no one would pay attention to it. Like, because there's many points like in the book and movie where Patrick Bateman explicitly says that he wants to kill people or like harm them directly, and people do not acknowledge that, and that's like a big point of the novel. And also, just there are chapters literally dedicated to him showing off shit that he has and using very specific product placement to show like a symbol of status. Like he is talking to us directly and showing it off to us. So, yeah, it's like it's not the like most of it's about a horrible person and it's explicitly horrible, and to critique a culture of the time. Uh, there are genuinely way worse books out there. Many books that may treat someone like Patrick Bateman as a hero figure, like a lot of very concerning people who think the Joker is a cool guy. Because like I I really do think um, when people like use the Joker, uh, famed DC character, the Joker BB. Um, I think probably the like there's like two takes of Joker, right? There's Joker is just a force of chaos, which can be good. You can pull it off. I think that works better as like a ensemble of rogues gallery, like when you're just like having the Joker like compared around other like just around other people, so then he just has his own personality set essentially to make him stick out to the others. Like that's fine, that's great. Me and the homies love that. Um, but it's more so when I think the more interesting Jokers are the Jokers that are absolute losers. Like, the Jokers that aren't even funny, that aren't even that charismatic. Like, bro, you were talking about Joker and Rick Sanchez are cool dudes. They have it all figured out. Yeah, that's right. If you're just cynical and wish for self-destructive behaviors, that's great. BoJack Horseman? Yeah, that's a real hero. I aspire to be BoJack. Um, but yeah, it's like, nah, the best written Jokers are the Jokers that are absolute losers. Like, you know, the two main uses of the Joker people love outside of like the Dark Knight is Killing Joke and fucking the Joker. And in both films, the Joker is an absolute wimp. He is a loser. Like Killing Joke takes on Joker is like, yeah, he's a guy who had one very good no like very bad no good day, and he was already doing kind of shit. He was failing as a comic. He was just uncharismatic. He was a wimp. And then one day he had a horrible time. He was sort of roped into a crime to be an accomplice to a crime to get money, and just went like, "Oh shit. I guess I guess I don't have to be a person and avoid any responsibilities, and don't mature." And in doing so, became the frickin' Joker. And he's not even that funny. He's still unfunny. He's still like tries really hard to like be this theatric person when in reality he's his only charismatic feature is that he can be scary just because he tries to get attention in very harmful ways. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no. Yes, thank you, Great Eyebrows, for having media literacy. Exactly. And you see that flavor of Joker carried on to the Joker 2019, and or is it 2020? No, it's 2019. Um, and that film also carries on that spirit of the Joker is a loser. He is uncharismatic, and he wants attention. essentially. And yes, it's done out of a society, out of we live in a society thing. I did even whisper to one of my roommates who I watched it with in the theater, we live in a society, when he said that. But like a big part of the film is the fact that he becomes this way because he is he is essentially an incel who also has a lot of problems and is not acknowledged, and so the only way he gets attention is through extreme violence. Um, yes, yes. No, yeah, like the Joker is not supposed to be relatable. The Joker is not supposed to be a cool guy. The Joker is supposed to be just like a loser. Like probably the best comparison to the Joker is like honestly when you see like a lot of stereotypes of like people who want attention but have access to guns. I probably shouldn't say that. That's way too fucking sensitive at the time. That's kind of bad timing there. But yeah, the Joker's a loser. Absolute loser. And oh dear. And I think they did a really good job carrying on that same energy with the Batman with the Riddler. Because the Riddler I see is also like, oh fuck, oh shit. Oh, hell yeah. Because I see the Riddler a very similar type of character to how the more post-killing Joker is like. Because when I think of the Riddler, right? The Riddler is like a type of person who thinks he has everything planned out, everything calculated perfectly, and wants everyone to play his game. But the moment they deviate from his plan is when he goes, that's when he starts really cracking and sort of starts panicking and feeling very insecure, and that's when he messes up, and stops having a facade of all according to plan, Batman. And you even see it in the Batman, which I think was a very good touch there. Um, but he's a loser. He's a guy who just is able to get people's attention through violence. And you know what? That's not cool, fellas. Nah, fuck that pan. I went to public school and I knew the fear of the way I end up here is not by talking about it. That's fair. I just think more so in very, very, very recent events. And with this channel, you know, I although I would be willing to talk about, very, very big issues at the time, I think just right now, after Texas, I don't know if I want to talk about it literally the day or two after, just because I know that's a very sore subject for a lot of people. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Like, yeah, like if that didn't happen, I probably would go on a whole bit about it. But right now, I just feel it's kind of inappropriate. Oh fuck, Shellos got chonk. No, it shouldn't be Gastrodon. Yeah, I think that's 32. Alright, fine. You're still alive? I'll beat you up. I'll give you a kicky. Yeah, I will say, I don't find I don't find it to be a sore subject. It makes me angry. That, ooh, yeah. I'm sorry to hear. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Come on. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah! Crunch. Boom, bum, ba da da dum. Alright. Now I should heal Cal and get rid of the XP share there. Oh wait, Cal's not even, oh, Puria's the XP, no. It doesn't. Yeah, why don't I give the collar to our horse, because our horse hasn't been able to go out much. See, the Joker, I think the thing is about the Joker, like, as the motion picture, if that's what you're referring to. Because I think that the Joker himself he can be a fun villain. I think the Joker, as in the motion picture, the feature film, it has a weird place to me, where I, I generally don't know if I enjoy it as, like, a good film, or, like, if the writing is good, or if it's a alright movie done excellently. Because I will say, that film was executed really well. Like, it's got fantastic cinematography. Joaquin Phoenix's really good job. I really like the atmosphere to it. But it's like one of those things where it's like, I can't tell a lot of the times, like, hey, is this good? Or does it just look really good? And it's one of those films I never can really place my finger on if I do or don't like it. Hmm. See, I think with the movie, with Joker, like the big thing that makes me go like, oh, I don't know if I like this or not, is because I genuinely don't know. Like, it's kind of a thing where I don't like I with the author is dead argument. I don't always see that's the case because sometimes the author's intent is very clear, or like say when it comes to like J.K. Rowling, right? Right? The author's not dead there. We know exactly what the author was thinking and intending due to their very public opinions, um, and interpret from there. Or like Evangelion, right? Like I'm not a big fan of Evangelion, and a big reason why is because I have problems with how some things are done, and aside from just production stuff, like just how it's written. And a lot of it I can tell is because the writer is very much an artist who has clear intentions for a lot of things that he writes. Even if it's something like, oh yeah, the Christianity symbol means nothing, but like say like actual serious moments where it seems like, yeah, no, this is something this person cares about and wants to execute. There are some things where you're like, I feel like that it comes across a very different way because you present it in this manner, less so that you didn't have an intention for this or that. It just seems like, say, for one backstory, you may be focusing more on the shock part of the trauma as opposed to like the really scary shit. But yeah, okay. Uh, gotta check everyone. So all right, we're 82. We might be lucky. We might be lucky. We're around. I think I think we can get by Gyarados. I think we could take the rest. It's really if we can get past Gyarados. Darkman is the best Joker. He's this horrible, faceless force of chaos, and he's emotionally unstable after. Like he's the Joker. He's just the Joker. Just the Joker, a living escalation, the equal and opposite reaction of the unbreakable spirit and just Batman. See, I think with like, I think with the Dark Knight Joker, I think that Joker is a lot like I do agree like in the take of. Ooh! Come on, come on, come on, Cal, come on, Cal, come on, Cal, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah, Cal! Oh my god. If we didn't have Cal level up to 37, they would not have been able to take that. Holy shit. Oh, okay, yeah, no, now we're going to Funny Monkey. See, here's the thing, right? I very much do get the point of like the Joker is definitely a force of chaos and a good foil to Batman, and I do agree with that. That is a good take for a Joker. But I also think it's pretty fun seeing the Joker just not be a good Joker, if that makes sense. Like, very clear that they could be a force of chaos, but also not, like, they're awkward. They're not, like, they're a failed comedian type vibe. You know, they're just some guy who has access to this crazy shit and and just causes a lot of violence for attention, to cause chaos and get a lot of attention out of it. All right, we're gonna be ballsy here. Oh, it wasn't going for Aqua Jet. What the fuck? Was it gonna go for Brine? Oh fuck. Okay, well, if he doesn't super potion, if he doesn't potion, oh fuck, he's got Citrus Berry. Alright, I was really hoping that to be a kill. It's gonna brine. Fuck! Okay. Alright. Oh dear. Okay. Hmm. Alright, yeah, it sure is, man! Fuck. I think we can take it. Okay, yeah, we can. I just want Sand Tech to help our chances here. Maybe use this chance to heal up Cal, because Cal's got Thunderfang. Because Thunderfang should be able to kill. Oh, ew. Ew, I hate that. Alright, I gotta ban. Gotta love how this one has a very annoyingly long name. Alright, cool. Also, shout out to them just going like, yeah, and I'm bad at this bad video game. It sure has been a hot minute, and that's okay. Not the hate villains is, I think, Joker as a reflection of mental health. Oh, I mean, the thing is, I don't think he should be a reflection of mental health, per se. Like, I don't think he should be like, I'm mentally damaged, as his, like, main character trait. It's more so, I think, it's just like, you know, if you don't go into detail of... Fuck! Oh, that was a crit! Shit. Okay. But, like, even if you don't go into detail of, like, oh, the Joker's this, the Joker's that, I think you can still do the Force of Chaos thing, while also just making the Joker seem like a loser. Like a guy no one wants to be. Yeah, okay. What the fuck? Bell can take an Aqua Jet. That's fucking crazy. Shit. Yeah, unless they miss from the sand attack proc. Oh, you fuck. Yeah, none attempt. Oh! Oh, sand attack's coming in clutch. Hear me out. Hear me out. What if they miss? What if they miss? Piri. Holy shit. Ah, okay. Alright. That makes sense. I was just wondering if we could pull that bullshit more. Okay. Alright. So I definitely think it's possible. But Brian's like an insta-kill for, Yeah, because Brian's an insta-kill for Holly. Okay. So we scoped it out, and we know we can take out... We can take out most of the team. It's Floatzel that's the problem. Because, like, Floatzel can one-shot Monkey. 1776. God bless you, United States of America. Alright, Yeah, because that was... Fuck. And our Monkey's got one of the better special defenses. Maybe if I was more aggressive, I went for a return there. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Oh, the joke was that 1776 is the year when the United States did the Declaration of Independence. And I was being jokingly patriotic. Was I born in 1776? No, if I was, Jefferson would not be around. Oh, fuck, I was all the way in Veilstone. Cool, cool, cool. What a classic blunder. What a classic blunder. Do. Alright, but... Because I'm curious. Looks like Floatzel's gonna be our only real challenge. Because we can take care of both of our boys pretty decently. It's just the one. I'll bite just to get a little chip XP, see if that will help at all in the long run, in the big timeline. I don't even know what EVs that funny giraffes give. Alright. You know what though? But for first attempt with this run, that was much better than I thought it'd be. I thought it was going to be a lot worse. I didn't think that we were going to make it through Gyarados. That was like the big fear I had. Because like I knew if we couldn't get past Gyarados, we could not even get to Floatzel. Nebulously young and nebulously old. Congrats, you have met a Fae. Alright, I'm gonna go to this Pokemon Center. So then... Hop up. Hop up up. Okay. Okay, having one bite out. I think I can take it from there. Alright, so I have to do a water puzzle real quick and then I'll do another save state. I don't know why I didn't save state there last time. I guess it was because of hubris. In a state of hubris. Bum, ba-da-dum. I like how there's just a fissure here, like in this like big pool of like this continuously drowning and like rising pool, and he's just like there just to fish at nothing. Like fishing, son? Do you need all your Pokemon to respawn at the Poke Center? They're no. What you gotta do is you just gotta enter a Pokemon Center. Last Pokemon Center you went to, I think. But hopefully we shouldn't have that problem next time because we're gonna save state this. So we don't have to do a puzzle again. Excuse me? Save state. That. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay, alright. I do always remember Floatzel being the real killer. And I find it interesting how Floatzel's like a Pokemon that like, it isn't like super common in the game, but like, you see at least your rival and, like both rival and, like a gym leader having them as like significant Pokemon. And I just find that kind of interesting. Alright. Let's just hope for the similar results. Oh, fuck, it was a crit! Shit, okay. Alright, things have now changed, everyone. Okay, alright, okay. And 80, so decent defenses. Can't take a brine. Yeah, I think Puri's gonna be one of our best shots to take a hit. No, this may be a bad run because we got that crit against us. Oh fuck. Puri's our best defensive boy and they can't take it. That's great. That's comforting. Guess that's gonna be a lot because Gyarados is pretty heavy. No! But I might take it. But I don't think we're gonna be able to make it through. Yeah. Let's see if Bell can even outspeed as a treat. Blah. Oh, of course you would. Of course you would, Crash. Crash or Wake, if that even is your legal name. If that is your Christian name. At least we know we outspeed. We can just stomp on this big shrump. Oh no, I've been got. Alright. Alright, cool, that was great. Anyway, good thing that never happened. It never happened. Trial number 2. Let's go. It's okay. It's cool. We did not get crit on. We did not. No, no, no. Ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum. What does it mean by a Christian name? Oh, it's just like what your birth name is, like what your mom would name you. Alright. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Okay! Good shit, good shit. Alright, now we gotta go to Holly. And we know we're gonna grass knot them. You know. Could just go for close combat again to fish for that crit. Because, like... Brian's gonna... Wait, that was also with a special defense drop. I wonder if we can live a normal Brian and then close combat. Oh, we just may need to grab... Okay, no, we may be able to take it out in a close combat, because it didn't take a close combat really well last time. We play just less offensive. It's probably gonna try an Aqua Jet. If it is, I'm gonna Mach Punch for safety. Because that's gonna do damage to it, regardless. Yeah, I was playing to Aqua Jet. Yes, we're gonna get some bit more damage. Ba-dum-bum. Okay, I'm pretty sure we can take one hit at the very least. Ba-dum, ba-dum. I think at best they're gonna use a potion. Yeah, they are. I don't think we're gonna make it, but if we do, yeah. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can Thunderfang this shit. Oh, it's brining, but our... Okay. Oh, shit. Yeah, no, okay. I doubt it's gonna miss. Yeah, because I think Aqua Jet's 100%. Fuck. Like, I do think it's possible. I don't think we're going, coming out of nowhere here. It's the real thing. I do think maybe I have to invest in the sand attack with Flareon, because that gave us a chance last time, even as a joke. That may be the way to go. We may need to rely on those cheap sand attack strats. Like Puri may be our secret MVP because of it. Alright. Thunderfang it. Should be able to take a waterfall. Barely, but we should. Unless if it's a crit. Okay, alright. Good shit, good shit. Alright, Gyarados is taken out. All according to Kakeku, which means plan. We're gonna go out. We're gonna send Holly out to Grass Knot. Oh, wait. I wonder if we Grass Knot and then close combat, if that's gonna be good. Because Grass Knot did a pretty decent chunk of damage. Panda's casually rewriting space-time to make sure he wins. Well, here's the thing, right? There's a few reasons why I'm doing save states in front of gyms. And one, it just saves time. I don't have to go through a puzzle again. And two, it actually doesn't help me. Because, like, if I just failed a gym over and over again, my Pokemon would get that experience normally. But save stating in front of him just means I don't benefit from losing. Like, I literally start the fight exactly how I started off. Like, that's the big thing. It's not like Cynthia. It's not like Cynthia in the Rock type only run. That was me rewriting space and time to make sure I win. That was a rough time. That was a rough haul. That was a rough time. Okay. So why don't we try close combat? Oh, fuck, right. She's just gonna go. Right. Shit. I should have gone for Mach Punch. Fuck. I'm a dummy. I'm an idiot. I'm a fool. Maybe been wiser to just go for close combat. But here I am. No, that if you want to see me go actually insane with that definition, you can check out my YouTube channel where I tried to preserve a lot of these streams. And you can see the only thing that's preserved from the Rock type only run, which is me beating Cynthia, which consists of the first 30 minutes muted because stream crashed right in front of Cynthia when I first tried to fight her. And I forgot to get my audio back on, which is great. And then me genuinely becoming unhinged, trying to beat Cynthia with Rock types only, because Lucario is the bane of my fucking existence in that run. Yes! Alright, Sand Attack really pulling off. Yeah, I think Puri really is going to be clutch here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's healing, which is good. That means free damage on us. Well, free damage for us, not on us. And a continual chance to get paralysis, because it's a low chance, but it's always a chance. Good shit. Alright, yeah, we think we got this. Yes! Alright! Nice! We did it! Oh. Hell yeah! And that, okay. Alright. That's great. I think now we're gonna be pretty okay till Bertha. Cause like next gym would be the steel type gym, but all of them have weakness to fire and have ways that we can beat them with Holly. So I'm pretty comfortable there. Um, then we'd have ice type gym, which is gonna be super easy for us. Um, and then after that we'd have we'd have Team Galactic bullshit, which then I think I'll have to care about. I'd have to go back at a Gyarados scare. But I think Houndour can take a lot from that team because of Thunderfang. And yeah, then we get to Electro Gym, which is not going to be that much of a problem. And then after that, it would be really the Elite Four, where the Elite Four, like, Aaron is a joke. Aaron's going to be no problem. And then yeah, Bertha, because she's ground type, and we don't really have a lot of counters to ground type specifically. Like that Gliscor is gonna be real scary, and that Rhyperior, ugh. That's where I'm gonna suffer, I think. Because like I think like with Cynthia might be a problem too, but like at least with Garchomp we're probably gonna have some counters too. Or for the sake, we can do some solid damage. With just like raw damage from Monkey. Milotic's probably gonna be a pain. Yeah, it's probably really gonna be Milotic and and Garchomp probably gonna be the real difficult ones for this run because all the others we typically have a plan for. Alright. Okay. Time to chase down a Grunt who's about to commit terrorism. I can't believe it. The Scientologist just committed a crime against a national park. Poink. People who follow Team Galactic with, like, the Joker, they think the Joker's cool and have a lot of, like, those Facebook posts of the Joker with supposedly alpha male tweets next to him. Like, I feel that's very much Team Galactic energy. Like Team Galactic is people who like Joker posts, unironically. Unova, Team Plasma is... See, Team Plasma's not quite like, I'm the Joker baby. I think Team Plasma's a lot more of the type that... They'd appreciate more Rick and Morty, because they're very intelligent, and they know that Pokemon should be free. And that we're big boy. We're chaotic, and we're actually capturing Pokemon. That's kind of fucked up, though. Like, dude, what if you just had a dog? You're letting that dog not be a wolf. What the fuck's wrong with you? Team Rocket, I think, would just have, like, podcasts, but, like, like this kind of podcasts made by rich people, talking about like, man, what's wrong with rich people? I don't get it. I don't know what's wrong with being a rich person, while explicitly making people who are poorer suffer so that they could be rich. Ooh, depends on which Team Plasma. You're right though. You see, I think original Team Plasma. I think original Team Plasma is sort of like that's why those guys are sincere. They genuinely think that like Rick and Morty is only for people for high intelligence, and they believe they're very smart. Um, then you get to new Team Plasma, where those guys they they not only want to be Rick Sanchez, they want to aspire to be him. Like I think they were getting a bit more Joker turf. Oh yeah. Oh, they sure do. Dude, honestly, I think culling it like I'm not a big cuddle person because I just don't like I do not like physical contact that much. But I definitely see the appeal of wanting to play with N's big bushy ponytail. That is a big nod. I agree. Very very good. Very cool. Do, do. Let's see. Team Magma and Team Aqua would give very they would give false information about environmentalism, like, and they'd be like two rival podcasts that would basically just be like, now unlike the Alka podcast, which is factually incorrect. Actually, it'd be beneficial if we just got rid of all the water and decided to allow mankind to colonize that, and like encourage like some sort of weird scientific like sea colonialism bullshit. Meanwhile, Team Aqua is just like completely out there, like people who support him are like half memeing, but like it's one of those things where like they're pretty like they're pretty social savvy and go like, oh, they think it's a joke? Nah, like it starts off as a joke and then people start believing it. I think that's how the Team Aqua podcast would really gain power. Team Flare, Team Flare, I feel like is just Jeremy Fragrance. I feel like they would follow Jeremy Fragrance. Which if you don't know Jeremy Fragrance, ooh boy, he is a lot to process. Because if anyone who doesn't know Jeremy Fragrance is, Jeremy Fragrance is basically a like a cologne slash perfume uh influencer essentially. I think he's from Germany. Uh I think. Don't quote me on that. But he's the kind of guy who's likely high throughout most of his posts, but he gives like a lot of just very interesting details. He's also a type of person that would like keep up the social media persona and then immediately go on how everyone else is sheeple. Um, that's true. Team Flare also is star as a joke, and then it's like, huh, what? What? I thought we were just having fun being rich. Haha, what? Team Skull. I think Team Skull, I think would just be like normal memers. Like they're like reasonable people. Like they're just causing a little bit of mischief, a little bit of wackiness. Haha. Team Flare members, when they hear Lysander talk about how they're gonna kill everyone, including Pokemon, like, slides down their sunglasses to other Team Flare grunt. Are we the Bettys? Team Skull is just the best boys. Team Skull do be doing those devious licks, though. The most devious lick in an entire town. like, imagine you're Guzma and you just go to Po Town and it's like, all right, this is my town. Actually, I've decided this entire city. Yeah, it's me and my boys. It's our town now. Evidence? I have bugs who say otherwise. Seems feels a little just. I want to prove myself. Sort of prove myself, but like, but they're kiss guided. Oh no. Do do. Oh man, Kiss from Scooby Doo? Oh, did I not get this potion key from that grunt guy? Oh fuck, I forgot to read. I forgot to be literate. Shit, fuck. No, that's how I would exit. Because I don't think... Because I think I have to deal with Veilstone stuff and then go to... And then go to Six City. Wait, I forget. Do I know... Can I surf now? I think I can. I think I can give my beaver surf. I don't even have surf, so no. Cool, cool. So I talked to Looker? Because I know Veilstone's there, but I just forget where you get the key. Hell yeah, hell. Enjoy playing games with your kids. That sounds like a great time, and I hope you also have a great time. Nope, Looker's not here. Cool, cool, cool. So maybe we report back. See, this I feel like I've become 9 again, and I did not read. Oh, to be 9 and not know to read good. Let's see, cause like... Oh, secret potion. Okay, yeah, I need to go up to its, right, because I can't go to the galactic base until I deal with, till I even deal with, Cyrus the first time. I'm a dingus. If you feel like it's a very personal question, I think it'd probably be best not to ask that. uh, that's just like a thing I think is just a good idea in general to do with a lot of stream chats or when you're talking to streamers on chat because like I how tall well I'm willing to tell you how high Pan the Deer Wizard boy are if you want to know the the magic man behind the screen that is something I'm going to keep to myself but hi Pan funny wizard boy uh, is 5'2" with only, but with antlers, I become a whopping 5'5". But if you want to know the true height behind the mask, wouldn't you like to know? Ba-da-da-ba-ba-da. Alright, I think I'm just gonna go to next town over, and then I'm gonna call it stream. Mostly because I feel like I'm very satisfied with how Crush Awake has been, and I feel like I'm running a little low on Steam. Antlers tall. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I mean, I found out how tall I am with antlers when I've done like those you know when you do it when you go up those like boards of like, all right, how tall are you? Like you know when you're like a regular suspect and someone asks you, all right, who did it? That's how I found out the antlers are closer to 5'5". At least because like mind you, they start not at the top of my head. They start more around where they 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 don't start at they don't start at my hairline, which is why I would consider 5'2". Because like if you see that little nub on my left, that's when it starts going above the hairline. But yeah. Anyway, I think I am going to end it here. It's a bit early, but I feel like we got a really big goal in, and I feel like I'm running out of a little steam. So let's see. I think to celebrate Puri being the real MVP with that sand attack, letting stuff like Brine and Aquajet barely miss. We're gonna raid a very interesting sort of duo of VTubers. They're called the Eevee Duo, and they have and it is a couple of a Flareon VTuber and an Umbreon VTuber. I've mostly seen the Umbreon VTuber, but hey, maybe we'll have a chance to have the Flareon VTuber, and I think that would just be really neat. So yeah, gonna raid the Eevee Duo. Oh, I'm just gonna double check that's how it is. Yep, Eevee Duo. And yeah, so thank you for anyone who came by, whether past, present, or future. I hope you have a nice day or evening, and that you have something nice to look back on. Until then, I'll wish you a bye-bye.